Who wants more RGB in their life? Well, I've got the perfect product for you here today, guys. I've got a brand new line of Redragon product, and this is the GC-F008 RGB Case Fans from Redragon, and we're taking a look at them right now. Okay, guys, so like I said, we're taking a look at some RGB Case Fans from Redragon. They are really expanding their line. They're not just keyboard and mice anymore. They're doing everything. They got your gaming headsets, they've got backpacks, mouse pads. I even think they're coming out with gaming chairs eventually. There's a lot of stuff that they have planned, and this is just I think one of the big expansions that's really going to help them just get themselves out there. Like I said, these are the GC-F008 RGB fans. They are 120 millimeter fans. They are rated speed at 1200 RPMs plus or minus 10%, and the noise level is approximately rated at 23.5 decibels, which is pretty quiet in my eyes. They're running right now. I have the case, or my glass on my case off, and you can't hear them at all. They're pretty silent. So imagine with the glass on, they're really silent. So we'll go ahead and get into the contents of the box. So inside the box, it would come with, I already have everything hooked up, so nothing is in the box. It comes with the 3 fans, it comes with the remote, and you do have a hub that you have to hook all the fans up to. So the hub is included, all of your mounting hardware for the fans, and also your strip of Velcro that you can use to mount the fan hub to, which I have mounted mine at the back side of my case. That way it's hidden and stays out of the way, and then you have an infrared receiver for the remote that comes with the fans. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and throw some pictures up here and we'll talk about each of the pictures. Okay, so here's the back of the box. These pictures are going to go kind of quick, some quicker than others. Here's the front of the box as you saw in the beginning of the video. These are the contents of the box as I unpackaged it. The fans are still inside. Here's the remote. There's colors for each different option you can do. There's fan speeds, auto speed, turn the fan off, go through your modes, and there's programmable functions there also. Here is the fan hub. You can hook up to 10 different fans on this. You have your fan speed button, LED speed, your infrared switches there off to the left, and your plug-in for your motherboard. Here is the back side of the fan. Here is the front side of the fan. Pretty good looking fans. And this is the fans mounted inside my computer. You want to be sure that they are mounted as such for proper airflow and proper air direction. And this is the front of my case with the face of the case off. Okay, now that you've seen pictures of the fans and pictures of stuff, I'm sure you want to see these fans in action. So let's go ahead and show you some video and show you the different lighting effects of the fans in action inside my PC case. Okay, so here are the fans in action. As you can see in the very bottom, it's underneath my video card laying on the floor of my case, is the infrared sensor for the remote. Obviously that's, it depends on you where you put it. Just to show you some of the colors, obviously this is white. I just feel like it's a clean color, so I've been keeping it on white. You got red, a light blue, almost like a cyan color. And you got orange, dark blue, yellow, purple. The color on the remote's purple, but it looks more like a pink or like a pinkish purple or purplish pink. Green, and then white. That is just your static colors. Some of the other things, there are other modes that you can do, and we'll scroll through those right now. So you've got like a constant circulating red, and this is basically going to go through each color doing the same thing until it's time for the new mode to cycle through. The green, the blue, the white, it's an RGB circulating. As you can see, there's the different colors cycling through each time. There's another form of the RGB cycling through. Each fan kind of lights up like that. We'll let this one sit through because I believe at the end of the circulation it like blinks. So we'll wait a second for that to see if it does it. There you go. So it'll blink like that, and then each fan will light up again and do that over and over. It's the same thing for green. It'll blink. The same blinking effect for blue. The same blinking effect for the yellow. Same blinking effect for the cyan. Purple, pink, pink, purple, whatever you want to call it. The white. I believe this is a different effect. Like I said, the box says that it has 57 different lighting effects, so we'll see if we can kind of quickly cycle through them. Okay, so that's red. I didn't change the color there. It did that on its own. So it started at red. It looks like it might go through each color, but it cycles on its own. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, it's going to cycle through each color. Well, it just did R, and then it did red, green, and then now it's on blue. So we'll see if it goes back to red, or we'll see if it changes colors. Okay, yeah, it's going to cycle through each color, so you get the idea on that. You got the red. This might be it. There's different combinations that you can do, but I'm just kind of showing you all the different ones that you're able to do. You are also able to control the LED speed, so you can push the LED speed button on your remote, and you can slow the LEDs down. There you go. That's pretty fast. So that's pretty cool. I don't want it to be. That's just neat. So it starts out with like a circulation of red, and then it goes into green. Like when it does like a second cycle, which is pretty cool. Let's see if it has an end effect there. So it'll circle back out to red, and then go back to green. So there's that. Green to blue. Blue to yellow. Yellow to cyan. Cyan to purple, pink, pink, purple, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, you get the point. There is a ton of different features with these fans that you can go through, and you could spend a while doing it. So now you're back to your solids. Like I said, I've been a fan of the white. It just looks very, okay, there you got a breathing. So you have a bunch of different modes you can go through. I've been a fan of just keeping it on the bright white like that. So that's probably where I'm going to keep it. I'll mess with it here and there. But I've got the camera right at the fan, and my mic is closer to the fan than what it was a minute ago. And you still can't hear the fans. They're extremely quiet. Like I mentioned when I was showing you the pictures, be sure that the fans are mounted properly, because obviously if you're not experienced with mounting fans in a computer, you want to have proper airflow, or your stuff is not going to cool properly and you're going to get overheating big time. So the way that you see the fans configured in there now, with the red, put it this way, the Redragon labels that are on the fan, so the back side of the fans, those need to go facing the back side of your PC case in order to circulate properly. like I said, I've got my 2 fans up front that are my intake, and I have the fan out the back is my exhaust. Okay guys, so that is it. That is it for these awesome fans. Of course, I'm sure you're begging to know what the price is. So the price for the 3 of these fans is $39.99 currently on Amazon, and they do qualify for Prime. There are no applied coupons. Like I've mentioned before on some Redragon's products, they have like checkout coupons you can apply. Not this time, unfortunately. You know, that kind of comes and goes, so maybe they'll pop up. But for right now, the fans are $39.99. Go pick them up. I highly, highly recommend them. I've had them running in my PC constantly I purchased them on August 27th, and I think I had them installed August 28th, so I've had them running for almost a month. And I really don't shut my computer off, and I have not had them fail at all. Also, just to clarify, earlier you heard me say that the hub plugged into the motherboard. Well, obviously, as you saw in the one picture, it was an 8-pin plug. So it's going to be, or 4-pin, 8-pin, whatever it was. The old style plug-in for a motherboard, or for the power supply to plug in like hard drives and such. So it's going to be for your 4-pin, okay? Some of your newer power supplies, I've noticed some will not come with that plug-in. So they do make an adapter to go from the new to old. So you can just purchase one of those for like $3 or $4 if you have to go through that. But a lot of power supplies still have the old 4-pin plug up, so you should be good to go. If you have any questions on this product, please feel free to drop a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click that like button. Give me some thumbs up. Give me some love, people. And if you enjoy the content of my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. I know I'm stupid. But again, this has been Barbaros of Barbaros Gaming, bringing you another Redragon product. Y'all have a nice night.